got your friend with the shopping cart out there.
Do you know if it's, which one it is? The deal or mustard?
I don't know which one. I don't know his name.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. They're going to consider it one incident.
What?
Hey, doing, sir?
What happened?
Yeah.
Okay, we have a no phone policy in the office. If you wanna talk to me on camera, I'd be happy to talk to you out there, but otherwise I'm gonna ask you to stop filming. Oh, grab the pen.
Put it out here, Bob?
Yeah.
Oh, you bring it back there?
Hmm?
Yeah, well, I say once back before you bring it. When you get on information?
Yep.
How do you do?
I'm good.
I'm Eric.
Randy.
What was it?
Randy.
Randy?
Yeah.
Understand you have a complaint, Randy?
Yeah.
Okay. Your contact with a Portland police officer?
Yes, last night.
Okay. You wanna make a complaint with independent police review about it? Okay. May I interview you?
Yeah, right.
All right. You mind if I record our conversation?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay.
And you're being recorded too.
Yeah. IPR investigator Eric Berry, today's date, Monday, 9/24/18. Time is approximately 14:42. I'm present in the City Hall lobby for an interview with Randy. Randy, are you aware you're being recorded?
Yes.
Okay. Do I have your permission to do so?
Yes.
Outstanding. Thank you very much. Randy, may I have your last name, please?
Leopold, L-I-E, D-O-L-D.
L-E-I?
L-I-E, D-O-L-D.
All right. Like King. Got it. What's going on?
So last night, we were out cop watching, and we came across C. That was a gun or something, and I was far enough distance back, and everybody was fine until Sergeant showed up. His name was Sergeant Hughes.
Hughes.
Sergeant Hughes came up, and he said the first time I came across with him, and I was across the street far enough distance, like the other police told me before he showed up. And he told me if I don't stay back, way back, he's gonna put me in jail for interfering. He said, "Hey man, calm down, I'm not interfering." And then he said, I said, "You know what I'm here for? I'm cop watching." He said, "You're not here to cop watch. You're here to be a pain in my ass." And then he said his name, Robert West, too. I got all the videos, all on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
He also said he was going to arrest him for stalking.
And he said, "I'll put you in handcuffs and arrest you and take you downtown for stalking." And I said, "Who's stalking? What are you talking about?" And then he grabbed the one of those, what are those things called? The battering ram?
Oh, shield?
The shield. And he was walking towards the scene, but then I started getting loud. I said, "I'm here for my life. Please do not yell," and all that. He set the thing down next to a cop car and ran over towards me.
I don't understand the things that you're telling me.
The
What,
shield, you know, the shield that they have in front of them.
Are you talking about a ballistic shield?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what it's called. Yeah.
And what was he doing with the ballistic
He
shield?
was carrying it down the street to the scene.
Okay.
Where was that? Because we was a good, how far were we away?
I'd say 250, 300 feet.
Away, yeah. And he was across the street, and we was all the way across the street.
Okay.
When he set it down, he came at me aggressively running, and I had to back up a good 10 feet. And then I put my hand out and said, "Please don't walk up with me, sir. I'm fear for my life."
So he ran in your direction.
Yes.
Okay.
It's all on camera. It's all
Okay.
on camera. And then when he told me to stop yelling, I said, "I'm yelling." I said, "You're yelling." And he was yelling. And then he said, "If you come anywhere closer to us, I'm going to arrest you for stalking and interfering with the police." Which, that was not true. Then I called him. He was right down the street. He came there. And then he got into it with him too. And he started being aggressive towards him. And then I would ask him, "Why are you so agitated?" He never asked me. He kept asking if I was drunk. "Why are you drinking? You've been drinking?" Which I wasn't. But that's what he said. And then they went and picked the scene up. So when Robert got there, he went across the street, right by the ambulance, but back behind the ambulance, like a little further back. The cop ran over towards him, not ran, but like, "No, Bob, you need to stay over there. I'm gonna arrest you too." So that's when the cop walked over. And that's when he got him on camera too, saying that what did he say? He was gonna arrest for interfering.
Yeah, he said he'd arrest me for interfering. He said you cannot step into the street or you cannot step this way of the sidewalk. If you do, I will arrest you for interfering.
And this is Hughes still?
This was
Sergeant
Hughes.
Yeah, same. None of the other cops had nothing with the other cops, just him the whole time.
And when he approached, I asked, and he goes, "Well, it's a serious situation. It's a mental health thing. We don't want you filming that." And I go, "What?" I asked him, "Well, why are you making moral decisions on what can be filmed and what can't?" And he basically said the discussion's over if I step into the street or I leave from or if I go further down, he'll arrest me.
Whereabouts were you first?
82nd Center Street.
82 in Center?
Yeah, that's right across the street from Eastwood Plaza.
Okay. What time?
What time was that last night? Probably
Around
11 or 12.
probably around 11.
That night.
Yeah, not yeah. And then, so then after I kept asking why he was so aggravated, he didn't say nothing. Third time I asked him, he finally said, "I'm not aggravated, sir." All calm, collected, all of a sudden. And then he walked towards his car and he was talking to another officer. And then he got in his car and I went over to his car and started recording. And I said, "Well, can I get your badge or your card?" He said, "Yeah, you're not getting it." He said, "Why won't you give it to me?" He said, "You're not getting it." So then, as he's walking away, I asked one of his colleagues across the street. I said, "Hey, if I asked you for your card, your badge, would you give it to me?" He said, "Yeah, all day." And then he said, "You're still not getting my card." So I went over to film his car. I said, "Can I get your badge number, please?" He smiles at me as he's driving away. So then when we talked to, what was that? You remember that cop's name that we talked to?
I don't remember.
There was another officer, I can't remember his name. But he was telling us that that when I first showed up, I was going fine, everything was good. And then he did say that his cop, he don't know why he acted like that. And that's why I told him, I said, this ain't the first time I came across that. But, and then that's why I told him that, probably because of the cop watching him like that, he's probably corrupt and all that. But every time I come across him, he always does it. This one right here, I really was, I thought he was going to grab me. He was so close, that's why I had to back up my 10 feet.
Yeah. Hughes has an issue with cop watchers. If like for instance at Starbucks about 2 weeks ago, was that about 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
He actually had another officer come talk to the people in Starbucks and then trespass us from Starbucks property.
Yeah, when they had 6 people there doing a coffee break. And then he called another officer and she came and said, "Hey, well, Starbucks doesn't want you filming." But after he walked up there and told him, he called the cops and told him the cops. Now we're 86 from there and we were just filming on the sidewalk.
So you said this took place in 82 in Center?
Last night, yeah.
Okay. Whereabouts, what location were the police responding to?
Oh, I don't know.
About 80th and Center.
80th and Center is approximate.
Yeah, because it was like this. It's like a block, and it was like right in the middle of the block, from 82nd to 80th. And it was like right in the middle.
And where you guys were together filming at first?
He was filming by
And
himself,
you showed up after.
and then he called me and said that my name was mentioned, so I raced over there.
Because the video, when you see the video or whatever, if you actually look at the video, when you hear it, when he shows up, I said, you know what I'm doing here? I'm a cop watcher. So you're not a cop watcher, you're a pain in my ass. I'm tired of you and Robert West and Chris and all that. Which Chris Monte, I don't know if Chris Monte.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that. And then that's when he said, if you interfere, I'm going to arrest you for stalking. I said, stalking? How am I stalking? Which I knew he was lying. I told him out. And he said, if you interfere, I said, dude, I'm a good 250 feet away. I'm not interfering. And then the other cops wanted to stay back. When I first got there, the other cops wanted to stay back just in case he tried to shoot me. We don't want you to get hurt. I said, okay, cool. That's when I backed up. Everything's good. Once he came there, that's when everything was sideways.
So you talked about the police response being at approximately an 80 in Center. Where were you when you were first?
I was right across the street.
Okay, right across the street.
Yeah.
Right across 80th or right across
Right across
Center?
82nd.
Right across 82nd.
At Taco Bell, yeah.
Okay. So you're across 82nd near the Taco Bell?
At the Taco Bell parking lot is where I was at. That's where I parked.
And you mentioned talking to officers about your location for filming. Did I catch that right?
Yeah, when I first came up, because there were some cops right at 82nd, and then there's a parking lot right there, and I kept walking. They said we were fine.
Okay.
So then when I got closer to the residence, that's when the cop across the street said, hey, don't get too close because it's supposed to be a man with a gun, so just stay back a little bit. He said you can film whatever, you can stay back just a little bit. So I backed up probably a good 20 feet and stopped right there, and they said you were fine.
Now, is that when you backed up a good 20 feet? Is that where you wound up at the Taco Bell?
No. That's when I was like probably 40 feet from the residence.
He parked at the Taco
I
Bell.
parked at Taco Bell and came across the street.
Okay. Okay. So initially you were about 20 feet from the residence, and then you backed up another 20
When I first
feet?
got there, yes.
Okay. Officer told you to back up.
He said just back up because we have a man with a gun. We don't want nothing, just in case something happens.
Okay.
And he was cool with it.
Yeah. So then at that point you're 40 feet, and where are you standing?
About probably a good 100, 125 feet from the residence.
Okay.
Across the street, too.
I thought you told me in just a second I was 40 feet. Did I get
No,
that?
I'm talking about when I first got there. I went up
Okay. So let's take this one thing at a time. You arrive at the scene.
Yeah.
Park at a Taco Bell at 82nd Avenue. Is that
Yes.
right? Okay. You get out of your car, you walk over to where
Across
the
the
police are
street.
doing their thing.
Yeah.
Initially, you are right across the street.
No, that's where I was at, yeah.
Okay, so you're right across the street.
Yeah.
And then where did you go?
from where I parked my car, I walk across 82nd to 82nd Center and start walking down Center Street
Okay. Toward where
towards the residence. Yeah, because the residence is literally right in the middle.
Okay.
So, I started
got
walking.
there.
So the residence on the right side of the street. I'm on the left side,
Okay.
and I'm walking down, and right on the corner of the center, and 82nd, there's cops right there. And I'm walking. They don't say that to me. I keep walking, keep walking. So then once I get, we'll say, about 40, 50 feet from the residence. If I'm on the same side as the residence, about 40, 50 feet. So as soon as I'm across the street, probably about 60 feet away, but across the street.
So you're 40, 50 feet and across the street.
Yes.
And that's where they told you to go?
No, they didn't tell me that.
That's where you were. And
That's why
where-
I just kept going through these. When we go to a scene, we go up there until they tell us, hey, step back.
Makes sense.
So when we left there, that's when the cop across the street said, hey, sir, it's okay for you to film, whatever. But there's a man with a gun, stay back.
Okay, and where did you move at that?
I moved about probably 40 feet back.
Okay,
On the
so-
same side of the street.
Same side of the street you
Yes.
were, just 40 feet further back.
Yep. And everything was fine.
Okay, so you're filming there, all's well.
Yep.
And then that's when Sergeant Hughes.
And then that's when a couple more cops showed up, which is one of him. And they pulled up, and then I went over, I started recording him. And so I started recording, he got in the back of his car, and he was like, no, you better stay back, I want to arrest you for stalking.
Okay, did I hear you say you approached Officer Hughes?
No, I didn't approach him at all. I was still across the
Sergeant
street.
Hughes? You were across the street, but you said you go up and you started filming. What did you go up to?
No, that was, what do you mean? I'm talking about, I went to go do the scene.
Okay, right. So
Before he
I'm
got
talking.
there.
So you're filming, and Sergeant Hughes arrives. Tell me what happened then.
No, that's when I turned the camera to him as they were pulling up.
Okay, and that's where you said
That's
you go
when,
up to.
no, I didn't know, I was still
So you
across the
didn't
street.
approach him.
No, I'm talking about, I didn't approach him.
Okay,
I was across the street, but
Okay.
I filmed, I turned my
You
camera
filmed.
around and I zoom in.
got it.
And as soon as I turned my camera, he looked at me and he said, no. You need to stay over there, don't interfere with us, I'll arrest you for stalking. And I was like, what are you talking about stalking? He said, yeah. I was like, you know what I'm doing here? I'm a cop watcher, I'm here to film you guys. He said, no, you're not a cop watcher, you're a pain in my ass. I'm tired of you, Robert West, and Chris, and all you.
Okay, is that an exact quote? You're not a
I said,
cop
yeah,
watcher,
it's
you're
on
a pain in
camera.
my ass.
You remember, you heard it? Yeah, it's on my camera.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not a cop watcher, you're a pain in my ass.
Okay. From the time that the first set of officers had asked you to move back, and prior to Hughes getting there, did you change location at all?
No, I
So
was
you
same
stayed
spot
in the same
within,
place where they
within
wanted
like,
you to be.
yeah, within like probably 10 feet here, back 10 feet, up 10 feet, it was back and forth right there.
Okay. And then Sergeant Hughes pulls up, you start
Yep,
filming
that's when he
him.
said you better not move from right here and interfere with going to jail. For interfering and stalking.
Okay, so he told you to remain where you were?
Yep.
Okay.
And then so then when Bob got there, we probably went from where I was at right there, we went another 15 feet up.
Toward the house?
Yeah, after
Okay.
they got the guy already out. So the scene was kind of closed,
Okay.
everything was good.
But hadn't the officers directed you to remain in that position?
Yeah, no,
Okay, so why did you move toward the house?
because when he got there, I felt myself to move up a little bit. So Bob was like, okay, let's go up a little bit.
Had an officer indicated that he could move closer to the scene?
Nope.
Okay, what
After the
made
scene
you,
was shut down, everything was good.
how did you determine that the scene was moved?
Because we asked the officer.
Which officer?
I don't know the name. There was like 12 officers there.
Okay, what did you ask him what the officer
I
said?
said, is the scene done? He said, everything's good.
Okay.
And
So
that
you
was it.
approached.
Yeah. And then the ambulance is right there, and Hughes and like 3 other officers right there in the back of the ambulance. So Bob started to walk across the street, and that's when he went up to Bob and said, no, Bob, you need to go back over there, or you're going to jail.
Okay.
So that's when he got it. We both got it on camera. Him arguing, or I don't know if you call probably talking, arguing maybe.
Yeah.
On camera. The second time, that's when he got into it with him. That's why I kept asking, why are you so aggravated? Why are you so aggravated?
Yeah,
So then that's why I asked him for his card, and badge number. He said no.
you said no.
Yeah, and it's all on camera. His camera and mine.
Okay, okay.
Well, it's on my YouTube channel right now too.
Yeah, it's I think it's a professional standards thing because of the name calling that he said. Sergeant Hughes has no authority to say we're not cop watchers, and he definitely doesn't have no authority to say we're a pain in his ass.
Mr. West, do you want to be a complainant in this case too? Do you want
Yeah, I'll
to,
be a complainant in this case too.
We'll talk about how that works, but we can make that happen. Okay, so sticking with you, Mr. Leopold, what are your concerns about Sergeant Hughes?
Well, for one, his unprofessionalism. The way he name calling it because I said we're cop watchers, you know what we do. He said we're paying his ass, and the way he presents himself as a cop is unprofessional. Yeah.
Okay. So it sounds like you object to him calling you name, kind of generally interacting with you in an unprofessional